Hey, what's up? I hope you're all having a good day or night, depending on where you are or what time you're watching this right now. Today I'm just doing some simple mic brushing. So, pretty relaxed video. Um, Not much to it. Just gonna be brushing the mic and just talking, really. I would do like a no talking video. I guess typically I would make this a no talking type of video, but in all honesty, I don't really like doing no talking videos. I know I've made like a few in the past, but every time I do, they're so boring to make. I By the way, this video is a request by Chris or Christy. Um so this is a yeah, this is a request that I am doing for them. There we go. I had to find the right words. So thank you if you're Chris, if you're watching, for reaching out. And by the way, to anyone else who is watching, that's all you gotta do. I have like an email set up. Like if you want me to do a certain video, you can request it. I have an email set up in like the about section of the channel. So just shoot like a message there if you want to request something. So yeah, just for your information, there is that. But anyway, yeah, I don't really like doing no talking videos just because I like to be able to talk during my videos. It's like one of the main parts for me. Cause I realized the first time I did a no talking video, it was really like surprisingly boring, and it felt like it took forever to make, even though it was just like, I don't know, half an hour or something. It felt like it was 2 hours or something. I didn't expect it to feel so long, but it did. So that's why I don't really make many no talking videos. I still will make some, not so this isn't like to say I won't be making any no talking videos anymore. I'll still make some. Cause I can still do it just fine. It's just boring. That's the only thing. It's just boring to me. Cause like when I talk, I feel like I'm actually, a lot of you mentioned that like the way I talk is like a FaceTime call, or I'm like, I don't know, you're actually talking to me and stuff. And I like that. That's like kind of the vibe I want to give, because that's like the vibe, because that's the vibe I kind of feel as well. Like I feel like I'm actually talking to you all. Whereas if it's a no talking video, I'm just doing triggers and stuff with the mic, and I realize that I am, and then it just feels like, oh man, this is so slow. I mean, that's all I feel like when I do a no talking video. And so after my first one, I realized, oh, you know what, let's just have like one headphone in so I can like hear what I'm saying and stuff, and then the other earphone can just be like something else, like a whole other earphone where I have music playing, and that does help. And I make sure like you're not able to hear the music and stuff, and that does help. But still, I would much rather prefer actually talking, which is why, to conclude my point, that's why this is why this is not a no talking video. But I probably will make another no talking video at some point in the future. I mean, I 100% will. I just don't know when. But it'll happen. I don't know if it'll be for like mic brushing, or a trigger assortment, or a haircut, or video game playing thing, or maybe like doing homework. I don't know. It could be a number of things where no talking could be used, but yeah, it'll happen. Just not today. But anyway, you all can just sit back and relax for this video. Just listen to the brushing, and the rambling, because I like to ramble for videos like this. And what I planned to talk about, before I got on my tangent about the no talking stuff, was Skyrim. And for long-time viewers, you all know that is my favorite game, and I always take, if I get a chance to talk about it, I will be talking about it. I mean, like, I made a video where I was just reading from one of the Skyrim books. I've made like 2 separate gaming videos of Skyrim, I think, and I think I've made 2 of them. I don't know. But yeah, it's my favorite game, and okay, I thought I heard a background noise like a car going by. I most likely did. There's always cars going by here. But I have done, like, I don't know, a lot of playthroughs. I have started so many characters in that game. There's like a very good chance that number is in the triple digits of like high triple digits of how many characters I've started in that game. And that's mainly thanks to like my younger self when I first discovered Skyrim. And looking back, it was so stupid. It was so stupid of me. Oh man. Yeah, when I first discovered Skyrim, I was like, I don't know, 9 or 8, maybe 7. I don't know. I was real young, and because this was like my first open world action game. Because before that, I was used to like Lego games or racing games like Mario Kart. This was like my first open world experience game, which quickly became my favorite type of game, is solo single player story games, and it still is to this day my favorite type of game. Like 85% of my games are open world single player games, and I've got like a lot of games, but anyway. So yeah, Skyrim was like my introduction to that. And you want to know what I did when I first discovered I could do anything and just like explore? You want to know what I did when I was like 7 years old? So if you've played Skyrim, you know about the intro of the game where Alduin comes down and attacks Helgen and all that. What I did, and get this, what I did was I enjoyed the intro of the game so much that is all I did for like months on end when I was a kid. I would start a character, play the intro, and as soon as you would get out of the cave to go to Riverwood, that was it. I started over. I kid you not, that's all I did for like 50 playthroughs or something like that. So that's where like the majority of my character creations remained, was like because of that little phase of stupidity. But I mean, it's a good intro. I mean, and people even try to tell me like, why don't you keep playing? You know, there's more to do after that. And I wouldn't listen. I just loved the intro so much. I just kept doing it over and 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 over again. Until finally, I was like, okay, let's see what the hype is all about. And I kept going, and that's when I realized, oh, I've been an idiot this whole time. I think I even managed to convince myself that what I was doing was playing almost the entire game by doing the intro. How does one come up with that delusion? I don't know either, but I did. And then I realized, oh, there's more to it. There's more to it. Oh, this is so overwhelming. But I pushed through, and I love it. 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 Oh, man. But now, that was when I played on the Xbox 360 with the Legendary Edition of Skyrim. Sorry if you hear dogs in the back. They're getting restless, I think. But what was I saying? Now, oh yeah, that was when I played it on the 360, and then I, of course, have the Xbox One now. I don't have like the Series S or anything. I got the PS5, so I got that newer edition, but honestly, the Series X and the Series S Xbox doesn't really seem worth it to me. Xbox don't have many exclusive games to them for like the strictly newer generation consoles that interest me in the slightest. The only one they got is Starfield. That's the only one I wish I could play. Other than that, there's not really anything there for me. So I'm fine with the 1S. So yeah, I got that in like 2018, and like Skyrim was like the third game I got for it. It was like Skyrim and Call of Duty Ghosts and Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, and I think Lego Dimensions were like the first 4 games I got for it, and now I have like 115 on there. But yeah, Skyrim was pretty quick. And of course, I got Special Edition, which is when I was first introduced to mods, and that really just launched me like even further into like my love for the game. I got so many mods. Oh my gosh, I got so many mods on my first playthrough of Special Edition. I'm surprised I didn't break the game. Actually, no, I did break the game constantly. Like, it got to a point to where I couldn't even load my save without the game crashing. So of course I had to delete a bunch of the mods, but since that point I've had many different characters. And actually, it wasn't until my most recent playthrough that I finally said, okay, let me like sort through this, because I had a lot of different characters. Some that I didn't even really start with, and some that I went really far with and then just stopped using them. So what I did was just like, okay, I'm never going to go back. So what I did was I made sure I knew who my newest character was, and then I just deleted everything else. Everything else was gone. And I don't regret anything, because it made things much simpler and much easier to organize and see and everything, you know. And I also got rid of a bunch of mods too. I mean, I still have like 46 mods enabled, but it used to be like almost 200, so I think I did pretty good with that. So yeah, I've been playing it. I'm at like level 41 or so. I think that's like the average level I get to before I start a new playthrough, you know? But this time, that's not going to happen. I'm going to see it through to the very end. I mean, I've seen it through to the very end multiple times before. I'm just saying, on average, I think this is about the level I get to before I restart. Like level 45 to level 55, I think is about where I get, you know? But my current character build is like more of like a warrior with heavy armor, one-handed weapons, a bow and arrow, stuff like that. I don't really mess with magic at all. My favorite shout is the basic unrelenting force, and it always has been, probably always will be. But I'm really coming around to the become ethereal shout, where like you can basically turn it invincible for a certain amount of time as long as you don't attack. It's like entering passive mode in GTA, if you don't know what I'm saying. I'm really coming around to that one. That one's pretty cool. But let's see. I actually recently collected all of the stones of Bezara or Benzara, or however you say that name. I got all 24 of them, and I completed that. Man, the reward is not worth it, honestly. All the reward is like you get like a higher chance of finding gemstones and stuff like that inside chests and urns and stuff like that. And I guess for a low level that would be worth it, but me, I'm already at like 70,000 gold, and I already have like a house and all that, and enough gemstones to sell already, and like really good gear. Like, I don't really need to spend it on much more, so I don't really need gemstones to sell because I got enough money. But collecting all those stones early on, definitely worth it. Yeah, for sure. But I haven't really completed any quest lines, because what I do is kind of play each quest line at the same time, like the main quest line, the Dawn Guard, the Civil War, the College of Winterhold, the Thieves Guild, the Dark Brotherhood. I play all those quest lines at the same time. The only quest line that I complete like right away and then do everything else, the only one that I go ahead and do is the Companions quest line, because it's like the simplest one. It's pretty short, it's easy, it's meant for low levels, and I get to become a werewolf, and that's how you can get a lot of followers. So yeah, that's the only one I go ahead and just complete all the way, and then all the other quest lines are just like do at the same time. Like I would do like a Dark Brotherhood quest, and then I would move on and do like a College of Winterhold, and then I would do a main quest, stuff like that. But on this one, I am waiting to do the Dragonborn questline with Mirak until the very end. I think I'm gonna hold off on doing that until I'm nearly done. Like, I haven't even gone to Slothheim or Soul Slime, however you pronounce it. I haven't even been there yet, because I'm just like saving that and holding it off until towards the end. But right now I'm doing a quest for, oh, I know, I just got the Dragon Scroll, actually. I just got the Dragon Scroll, so I'll be able to continue with the Dawn Guard questline now, because I already have the Blood Elder Scroll, and I'm not at the point in the main questline yet to where I need the Dragon Scroll, so it's not really useful there yet anyway. But it is in the Dawn Guard one, so I can continue with that. But whenever I start my next playthrough, which will be like, it'll be a while before I start my next one. But when I do, I'm planning on doing a character build that I've like never done before, and that's like a mage. I've like never been just a mage before, so I'm like not gonna have any weapons besides like staves. Maybe I don't really like the staves in the game though, but I'll have a few of those, and then like robes and stuff, of course, and then like a whole lot of spells. Probably mostly in destruction and restoration, if I had to guess, but I'll try and get good with illusion. I just haven't really used it much, honestly. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Then in that playthrough, I'm also gonna try to become an alchemist, and never, ever, ever in any of my playthroughs of Skyrim have I ever even attempted to become an alchemist. Never have I once tried it out. I mean, like, by the end of the game, I'm still sitting at, like, level maybe 20 at most with alchemy. And everything starts out automatically at 15, so that should tell you how little I try with alchemy. Pretty good with enchanting, though, but that's, like, much simpler than alchemy. But, yeah, I'm gonna try that, and then becoming a mage, and all that in my next playthrough. Because I'm obviously way too far into the game now to suddenly switch my, build, you know? Because that would mean switching from heavy armor to light armor. That would mean suddenly trying to upgrade all of my magic skill trees from like 20 up to like 50. Yeah, it would be too complicated to do it now, so I'm just gonna wait till I play it again to do that. Then of course, I gotta pick like the proper race to where magic would be best, like a dark elf is good with destruction. I am a Breton in this I'm a Breton in this playthrough. I don't really remember what they're best with, but I don't think it's magic exactly. Maybe like resistance, or maybe something involving weapons or heavy armor or something, but not magic. But yeah. What else? My favorite follower in the game is actually a modded follower it's a follower named Inigo. He's a Khajiit. It's a pretty popular follower mod, honestly. He's pretty cool. My second favorite is Serana, the vampire that you find. Pretty much right away. Right away in the Dawnguard questline. She's my second favorite. But in Legendary Edition, my favorite follower was Farkas from the Companions, and Karjo, the Khajiit that you find in one of the Khajiit caravans, randomly, completely random. I think he's easiest to find if you just wait for him at Dawnstar, though, because he'll get there eventually. But yeah, Inigo is my favorite, though. He's very cool. And I probably got too many mods still, though, because all the weapons I use, well, not all the weapons I use, but the sword that I use, and then all my armor is all from different mods. But I wouldn't necessarily say I cheated that way, because I still crafted the weapons, I still crafted the armor, I still found the stuff for it. I didn't just like suddenly magically get it in my inventory. You know, I still worked for it, but at the same time, it doesn't really feel the same as like, you know, getting Daedric armor or making dragon armor that's part of the game. So I guess in that way it's kind of too many mods, so I'll probably get rid of some of those for my next playthrough. But I'm just switching over to light armor anyway for that, so like I don't have a single armor mod for light armor. All the armor mods I have is all heavy armor stuff. And I really like the Nightingale armor, so I'm gonna try and like be good with sneaking and thievery as well, more than usual for the next playthrough. But then again, you don't really get the Nightingale armor until like later in the game, so I would have to have something to like kind of hold me over until that point. What else? I don't know. But I love talking about Skyrim though. I mean, I'm already, already 26 minutes into this video. And I've been talking about Skyrim for like 20 minutes of it. See what I mean? Like, if this were to be a no talking video, it would have felt like an hour to get to this point. But since I was talking about something I enjoyed with you all, it went by way quicker. Felt like it's been 5 minutes. But it's been 20 minutes, so nice. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of a more laid back one. But anyway, that's pretty much all I got for this one. So I hope you all are feeling much more sleepy and tired and more relaxed compared to before you clicked on this video. I know I am. Like, when I really focus on brushing, like I am right now, I kind of hypnotize myself and make myself really tired. So, anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So, I hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, so, with that being said, the video is now over. Let me know which brush was your favorite for the mic. Well, the mic doesn't have a cover on, by the way, so if a cover were to be on it, they would sound different. But see, there was this one, and then there was this one, and then the little one. I think the normal one is the best, but little one also sounds pretty good when you do that, and the big one sounds pretty good. Kind of when you do that, but anyway, yeah. So, yeah, that's it. So, I'll see you all in the next video. I probably won't have a video out tomorrow, but I will the day after that. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it. So, again, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. So, again, thank you, and goodbye.